my screen? Yeah, okay. The confusion was because my screen was not visible. I hope it is visible now. Okay, so now how is everyone? Okay, don't worry, one by one I'll take up all the questions. Again, this session will be streamed on YouTube, so you will be able to see the recordings as well, so don't worry about that. Also, I will request everyone to kindly post their questions on the questions tab, because there are a lot of you, and if you just keep on asking the questions in the chat, I might miss it. Okay, don't worry, at the end of the session, I will give you all the PDF. Okay, also, just hold your horses. I will come up with all the frequently asked questions. Okay, I'll give you all the questions and all the answers which a lot of people ask. Once we are done with that, then you can post your questions. Does this make sense? That how many questions are there, how many marks are there, what is the marking scheme. So just wait for a while. I will answer everything. And in case I have missed some of your questions, then we can take it up. Okay. So a brief introduction about me. I'm Akanksha Gaur. I'm a batch success manager here at SST. And I've been working with SST since pretty much the day it started. And here I teach DSA, and I believe you must have heard about the BITS Pilani courses. Yeah. So the recordings and sessions for BITS Pilani courses are also taken up by me. Okay, so that is my job role. And in case you face any difficulty in the campus, again, you will have to come up to me. Okay, after that small intro, now let us get started on the course. Okay, so what we will be discussing today, the structure of NSET, okay, some math questions and some logical reasoning questions. So in structure of NSET, we will try to understand that what all kind of questions are asked, how many questions are asked, how to take it forward, what amount of time will be given to you. Okay, so don't worry. Video is not visible. Video is visible from my end. Yes, sure. My video is also visible and the iPad screen is also visible. Give me a thumbs up if you all can see it. In case you are not able to see it, please refresh and join again. That might be a problem at your end. Please check that. Okay? Yes. So I will tell you one by one. This session recording will be available on YouTube. Does that make sense? Yes. Whatever I'll be writing in today's class in this PDF, once the class ends, I will share it with you. Okay? Clear? Hi, Kapish. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, guys, do you all know that this is the June intake? Yeah? And for June intake, there are two things. One is the the first attempt and the reattempt. Yes, all the resources will be shared on the WhatsApp group. Don't worry. Okay, and we will be discussing PYQs or whatever was asked in May in the previous course of April. We will discuss all of that. Okay, so please remember 13th June, okay, is the last date for the applications, okay, for the fresh applicants. Those who all are taking reattempts, okay, don't worry, Rohit, I will tell you, okay. Retake attempt, today is your last date to complete your application. Does this make sense? Yeah. So what you'll do, you'll quickly navigate through the dashboard, and that you will start an application if you haven't yet. And if you have started the application already, you will simply continue it. Okay. And then accordingly, if you are taking a reattempt, do it today itself. Otherwise, tomorrow is the last session. Okay. Don't worry, all the questions about the course will be taken at the end. Do not worry. Again, let me answer one by one. And once we are done with that, if your questions are remaining, you can ask me. Okay? Great. Okay, so let us get started. What is the exam format? So for the NSET, you must have heard that there are two parts, maths and logical reasoning. The good news is there is absolutely no physics required, there's absolutely no chemistry required, which is there in all the other exams, right? So you are settled there. Okay. So in NSET, you only have two parts, maths and logical reasoning. The complete test that you have will be of 2 hours. The complete test will be of 2 hours, and the total marks of this test are 100. Does this make sense? Now, how is the division? How is the division? There are 55 marks for maths, okay, and 45 marks for logical reasoning. Guys, let me go over it because I understand that some of you have taken the test again and some of you know that what will be the exam pattern, but there are a lot of students who don't know it. So please have some patience until I cover everything. Okay. So maths will be a 55 marks, and this will have 19 to 20 questions. Okay. And logical reasoning part, you will have 15 to 16 questions. So you have a fair chance. If you feel like you are weak in mathematics, focus a little more on logical reasoning. If you feel like you're a little weak in logical reasoning, focus on mathematics. Okay. Perfect. So again, as I told you, there is no physics and chemistry. Now, what kind of questions you will get? You will not get any MCQ. There is no multiple choice questions. Okay. There will only be fill in the blanks. Okay. There will only be fill in the blanks. Harsh, the cutoff might be higher. That is the case. Okay. Don't worry, Ayush. Let us discuss one by one. Okay. We will see where you are lacking. Okay. And what is the question pattern. So please remember, there is no negative marking. So again, a sigh of relief that because there is no negative marking, you can do some amount of guesswork. Okay. Moving on, will every question carry the same amount of marks? No. No, YouTube, don't believe in that. Negative marking is not there. In case something has been updated, I will let you know. But I'm telling you, there is no negative marking. Okay. Now, I can say that every question does not carry same marks. It means that the questions are divided into easy, medium, and hard categories. Okay. Easy questions carry 2 marks each, whether it is maths or logical reasoning. Medium questions carry 3 marks each, no matter it is maths or logical reasoning, and hard questions carry 4 marks. Okay. The sad part is that this bifurcation is not visible during the test. Okay. Ayush, don't worry. I believe this time you'll get it. Okay. Now, talking about the cutoff, some of you are saying that I am solving all the reasoning questions and still I'm not able to pass the exams. So there are two aspects of it. First of all, there are certain amount of marks that you have to get in maths also. Okay, you cannot do this that you have failed in maths and in logical reasoning you have received all the marks. Okay, in NSET there is no fixed cutoff. Okay, the fixed cutoff is not there. So imagine if the paper was hard, okay, then the cutoff can be maybe only 20%. Okay, if the paper was easy, then cutoff may be 60%. So depending on what kind of a paper you have got, what kind of question set you have got, okay, then I can say that all those will be reflecting your cutoff. Okay. Shivansh, you must have received a handbook now, so you can go through the topics there. Harsh, I don't exactly know it. If I get to know the last paper's cutoff, I will let you know. Okay. Is this clear? Is this clear? 55 was the last paper's cutoff, as Atharv has answered. Clear, everyone? Okay. So whatever the pattern of paper is, whatever the difficulty level of paper is, that is not fixed. Okay. It keeps on deviating, and that is why the cutoff also keeps on deviating. Okay. Oh, Bhavesh, just 54 missed by 1. Okay. Cool. Clear, everyone? Now, definitely Calculators are allowed. Calculators are allowed because it is a math paper, it's a logical reasoning paper. If you don't use calculator, a lot of time will be wasted in simple calculations. Okay, so you will be allowed to carry a calculator, have a pen and paper. Okay, don't be distracted. Don't use your phone as a calculator, use a normal calculator. Okay, and solve everything on pen and paper first. Okay, now please remember, I will tell you, Abhiyan, don't worry. Please remember that the questions are all fill in the blanks. Overall, Snehal. Okay. So if the question is there, it will be a blank which you have to fill. And in this, a box will be there where you have to type the answer. Okay. Excited to see you too, Harsh. Okay. So again, in the case that you are answering everything, it might be a possibility that you are answering all the easy questions. Okay. One more thing is that some questions might be given which are tricky questions. Okay. These questions sometimes might be unsolvable. Okay. And they are given just to waste your time. As you see that the paper is only of 2 hours, there can be a case that you will be stuck in some paper and you will lose track of time. Is this clear? Level of math is easier. Okay, you don't have to study till advanced, only till mains. If you have covered, you will be good to go. Okay, clear? Not really, Kushal, because the paper is same for every single one of you. See, whenever you see lengthy questions, it simply means that the question is easy and they are trying to deviate you by giving a lot of language there. Okay. No, Tejaswini, there is no negative marking. Is this clear, everyone? As of now, everything clear? Yeah? Yes, Shreyas, you are right. Okay, that I'm coming on to. So first, let us see mathematics. So as we discussed, and in mathematics, webcam, I guess it is needed. Just check once. Okay. Number of questions I have told you already. Yes, yes, everything is strictly according to syllabus. Okay, don't worry. Now, the maths, as I told you, is of 55 marks and there are 19 to 20 questions. First, let us see the easy thing. You have Mansaran there, here. Screen sharing is automatically there in the NSET exam to record that you are not switching tabs and all. Okay. Chavi, I cannot tell you the safe score because the cutoff keeps on deviating. Okay. Now, first, let us talk about number theory. In number theory, what all things will you get? You will get questions based on LCM. You will get question AI proctored. Okay, it is AI proctored. You get question based on GCD. You will also get questions based on remainders. Now, does that mean you will be asked these questions directly? Does that mean you'll be asked these questions directly? Absolutely not. As we proceed to the session, you will see that there is a kind of wording which you can spot and figure out which question will use which concept. Okay, so I believe everybody knows how to calculate basic GCD, basic remainder, greatest common divisor. You can also say highest common factor, HCF. Yes. Okay. Then look at this, exponents and log. Similarly, ratio and proportions. Now, isn't this something which you have learned in elementary classes? Yes. The basic, whatever elementary knowledge is required will be there. Okay. And if you know how to solve it, it will become very, very simplified. Not very difficult questions will be asked. Trust me. Again, happy thing, there is no calculus, there is no differentiation and all. Okay. Okay, don't worry. See, what I'm telling you, that apart from all this, you see the three things over here: props and start, permutation combination, sets, and Venn diagrams. In sets, you will get only Venn diagrams. It is only till JEE mains level. Okay. Now, props and starts, haven't you done this in 12th? Yes. Permutation combination, this also you have done in 12th. Yes. And sets also you have done in 12th standard. Trust me, try to focus on probability and stats and permutation combination. Why am I saying this? Because these kind of questions are asked in both. No, Bhavya. Okay. These type of questions are asked in both your maths also and logical reasoning also. Does this make sense? Again, the questions are of easy, medium, difficult levels. Okay, some questions have tricks to solve. So you have to figure out. Okay. Whenever, see, once we'll go over the questions, you will able to see a pattern. Okay. So at the end of it, I will tell you that if you are able to see that pattern in some question, then you will be able to spot it and figure out the easy questions. There is no direct admission. You have to give NSET. If somebody is caught cheating, you will be disqualified. Yes, scientific calculator is also allowed. Does this part make sense? So what you have to focus on, props and stats and permutation combination. In case you're weak in this, the probability of you scoring less is very, very high. Okay. Other topics are also, I'm not saying it is not important at all, but try to focus on these. Okay. Because from this, both the topics of math and logical reasoning will be covered. Harsh, I used to take interviews. I'm not taking interviews as of now. But in case it is there, I will let you know. Okay. Great. Okay. Coming to logical reasoning, as I told you, the logical reasoning is of 45 marks. Now, logical reasoning questions also, you can spot which ones are easy. How to find the easy question? Can I say, look at profit loss, easy questions. Ratio proportions is, again, don't worry. Once I am done with this, I will tell you the important topic again. Profit and loss, easy. Percentages, easy. Speed, time, distance, easy. Work and time, easy. Work and time questions we will do in today's class also. So you will be able to figure out that there are certain tricks which you can use. Okay. Then I can say, try to focus on seating arrangement, compound interest. Okay. Now, if you focus on these few topics, I believe that the others are very, very easy and you don't have to devote extra time. Yes. You don't have to devote extra time to this. So what you are focusing on? Props and stats, permutation combination, okay, ratio and proportion, work and time, speed, time, distance, profit loss, percentages, seating arrangement. Again, seating arrangement will fall into the PNC only. Okay, everything else will come off easy category. Does this make sense, everyone? So if you these topics which I have tick marked are strong, you will do well in your exam. Okay. And how to practice? Practice is very important. See, it is a 2-hour paper, so it might be a possibility that you know the answers, you know how to solve the question. But because you are slow in solving it, you might lose time. Okay, microphone is not needed. Okay, then how to do it? Try to solve the mock test. All these mock tests are available on your dashboard. So I will highly recommend you to go through that. Okay. So, okay. You can contact support in that case, Chanda. Nirvan, again, just do the math. Okay. If there are 20 questions of maths, 16 questions of logical reasoning, figure out. Okay. Okay. Then, what is the process of selection? I believe everybody knows it, but I'll still reiterate it. Microphone is not needed in the exam. I just answered. Okay. So first of all, you appear for NSET. No, no, Bhavya. Again, I have already answered these questions. Hmm. It is mandatory to give the exam on the laptop. Okay, it is mandatory to give the exam on the laptop. Please make sure all the webcam and everything is working fine. There is no microphone required. But I guess now, because of cheating cases and all, they might have done that also. That microphone is required as well. Okay. Rachapudi, just focus on sets. Okay, sets and subsets. Okay. Yes, you will get this dot. Okay. So first of all, the first step, what to do is clear NSET. Once you clear NSET, you will have interview 1. Okay. In this case, again, if you are selected, then you go for interview 1. If you are not, you get rejected. Okay. But you can reapply for NSET. This is your last attempt, I guess. After interview 1, again, you will get a second call for interview 2. Okay. Again, there can be cases that from here also you might get rejected, and again you will have to refill the NSET form. If you clear the second thing also, then you will get the offer letter. Is this clear, everyone? Nehal, I don't believe. Where can I get videos? I'm on YouTube channel. Don't use AI. Okay. Don't read out questions also. Okay. Now, how to prepare interviews, we will do at the last of the session. Okay. There are multiple people who take the interviews. I cannot tell you right now who will take an interview. Okay. Is this clear, everyone? See, guys, whatever your extra doubts are, let us now take it at the end of the class. We have already crossed 30 minutes. Let us now start with the questions. Once we are done with the questions, we have like 30-minute window again where we can discuss all your doubts. Okay, don't worry about it. See, being patient is very, very important. If you just keep on thinking a lot of things, keep on your mind keeps on wandering, you will not be able to focus. Okay. No, both the interview rounds will be taken by people. July, I don't think there are intakes. If there are, it will be informed in the group itself. Okay. Okay, mock test may answers are wrong. Okay, I will point it out to the scalar team. Okay. So now shall we get started with this first question? Okay. Let us see whatever doubts are, let us keep at the end of the session. Let us get started with the questions now. Okay, don't worry. Sophia, everything will be shared at the end. Don't worry. Okay. So what will be the next number in the series? A lot of you have pointed it out. How the series is 2, 8, 2, 2, 2, 8, 8, 2, 8, 8. So we all are able to observe that these are combinations of 2 and 8. Yes. And how is the series repeating? When I have one digit number, I can fill 2 and I can fill 8. When I have two digit number, I first start with 2 2, then I can put 2 8, and then I put 8 2. Is there any other possible combination? No, there is. There is not. Yes, 8 8 is another possible combination. Now, the next number will be triple digit because there is no other option left. Everybody in the chat is right. So now when I have 3-digit combination, you see how the 1 series starts with 2, 2 series starts with 2. So third series will also start with 2. And that is why triple 2 is the next term, and that is your answer. Yes. Now you could easily see that this was an easy level question. Yes? Yes? Perfect. Now let us move on to the next question. And this question is asked a lot. Okay, all of you are right. This question is asked a lot, and the number can be changed with anything. The number can be 17 also, 311 also. It does not matter. Okay, just the combinations which you can make are going to matter. The sequence matters. Okay, perfect. Let us go to the next question. Now, the next question says that there is a maze. Okay, there is a maze. Now, the person is standing in the block here. Okay, Mansaran. I was saying that in the series, there are only 2 digits allowed, okay, which is 2 and 8. Now, with this 2 and 8, I have to make combinations. Combinations can be 1 digit, 2 digit, and 3 digit, and so on. Okay, they are asking after 88, what will come? What is the next term? So I have 1 digit, so 2 and 8 have been mentioned. Then when it was 2 digit, I started with 22, then 28, then 82 and 88. Those were all the combinations. Now when I come to next, I can see that what was the first series? 2. Here it was 2, 2. So the 3-digit series should also have 222 in it. Okay, very good. Now, moving on. This is the board given to you or the maze given to you, and there is this person standing in block 1, 1. Now from this 1, 1 block, I have to reach the block 6, 7. Does this make sense? Yeah. So I can travel and reach home at 6, 7. Okay. Okay, Jayant. Now, think about it. That the question is saying 2 things. First of all, the person who is there can only move in 2 directions. Either he can go right or he can go down. He cannot go in the left direction. He cannot go in the upward direction. Only right and down directions are allowed. Okay. So how many ways are there to reach this house? See, the person can go like this also. Okay. We can't go diagonally. A person can go this also. See, only right and down movements. Now think about it. These are 2 classical movements, but can't I go like this? I can go. Similarly, I can go like this also. So there can be any combination. So we have to figure out how many combinations are there. Okay. So for this, what we'll do, first of all, we will figure out how many total down moves are allowed. How many total down moves are allowed? Now think about it. What is the maximum number of times I can go down? 5 number of times? Yes. Maximum number of times, think. Here, 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 and here. Can I go even further? Can I go even further? So can I say that the last down block was 6? The last down block was 6. I was standing at 1, and that is why the total number of down movements I could make was 5. Does this part make sense? Give me a big thumbs up if this makes sense. Yeah. Those who press no, not 5 factorial. I'm simply asking how many total down moves were required from 1 to 6. How many down moments were required to reach 6 from 1? Total 5 only? 5 only, not 5 factorial? Simple, only 5 moves. Okay. Now, how many right moves were required? How many right moves were required? Yes, everybody's right in the chat. I could go like this from here to here, here to here, here to here, and here to here. So total, I can say the last block which I can reach is at 5, and I'm already starting at 1, which means that total 4 blocks can be required. Does this make sense? Total 4 right moves are essential. Okay. Now, think about it. If I can have 5 down moves and 4 right moves, We can simply shuffle every single move, figure out every combination, every permutation. Yes or no? That is the basic idea. Okay. So simply shuffle for possible moves. Isn't this PNC? Isn't this PNC? Yes. So how many total moves are there? How many total moves are there? 5 plus 4, which is 9 factorial amount of possibilities for total moves. Yeah. Then 5 factorial multiplied by 4 factorial. This is the answer, isn't it? Yes or no? 9 factorial divided by 5 factorial and 4 factorial. How much is this? How much is this? 126. So there are total 126 ways possible to go from block 1-1 to block 6-7. Now again, let us reiterate what we have done. Okay. See, first I can say that if I am moving either in the right direction or in the downward direction. There is no other path possible. There is no other movement possible. Yeah, we cannot go diagonal, we cannot go left, we cannot go up. So only possible is this. Yeah. So now I can say to reach the last row, I can say I can take at max 5 moves. To reach to the last cell, I can take max 5 moves. Similarly, if I am simply traversing right, I can take at max 4 moves. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Now, if I can take total 5 down moves, total 4 right moves, I can take those in any combination. I can make it like this also. Yes. Diagonally, we cannot go. If there were diagonal question, we would have changed it. Okay. So it is possible in any combination. Yes or no? Yes. It is possible to move in any combination. Okay. Now, if all the combinations are possible, what is the total number of combinations? 5 here, 4 here, which means 5 plus 4 equal to 9 factorial total combinations are possible. Yeah. Then I will take individual moves also, individual combinations. 5 can be arranged in 5 factorial ways. Like I can take down moves like this. I can take down moves from here also. So any combination of this 5 is possible. Any combination of this 5 is possible. Yeah. Similarly, any combination of 4 is possible. Okay. Ranjit, how can I comment on that? Okay. So total possible combinations would be 9 factorial divided by 5 factorial and 4 factorial. 5 and 4 are individual possibilities of total arrangement, and factorial is a total arrangement all over possible. Okay. So the total combinations possible were 126. Now is everybody clear with this? Yes, Abhijit. Everybody is clear? Yes, Snehal? Okay, great. Let us move on to the next question. Okay. And guys, again, see, it is completely fine that if somebody is not able to understand some question, there will be some question that are difficult for you also. So you should never point out that, oh, is it an easy question? Why am I doing this again? It's fine. Let others learn. It's fine. Okay. Now, moving on to the next question. How many natural numbers are there which are less than the value 3321? Okay, and they should all have different digits. Okay, so let us try to understand what is the question saying? So first of all, I have this number 3321. They are saying we have to figure out that how many smaller than this number are available. Yes, Ranjit, they are previous year questions, previous month's questions only. So can I say triple one is less than this given number? Triple one is less than this given number. If I talk about 157, this is also lesser. If I talk about 255, this is also lesser. If I talk about 3000, this is also lesser. Yes? But will triple one contribute to the answer? No, it will not. Why? Why? Because all digits should be different. All digits should be different. Okay. Similarly, 157, 157, is this allowed? Yes. Both the properties are satisfying, that it is less than the number given and it has all unique digits also. Okay. Is this clear? No, no correct answers in the chat. Then what about 255? Is this eligible? Can this be the answer? No, because 5 is repeating. There can be two-digit numbers, one digit, two digit, three digit, four digit, all are possible. Okay. What about this? This is again not possible because 3000 has zero repeating. It has zero repeat. Okay. But if there would have been a number like 3213, okay, is this possible? Again, not possible. So we have to think accordingly. Sorry, 3210. Okay. Now, is this number lesser than this number? Is this number lesser than this number? Yes, it is. Is any digit repeating? Is any digit repeating? No, it is not repeating. And that is why this can be a possible answer. Does this make sense? So these two numbers contribute towards how many total numbers are there which are less than this number given and have all digits different. Is the question clear to you? Is the question clear to you? Any doubt in the question? Okay, perfect. So here we need to understand a couple of things. Can I say the combinations can be one digit, of two digit, of three digits, of four digits? Okay. So count of one digit numbers which are less than our given number and are all unique. So can I say I only have to fill one position? I only have to fill one position if there is a number. Yes, Nirvan, you're right. Okay. Tell me, how many total numbers can be formed if I have one single digit number which should be less than 3321? Okay. I can say total 9 numbers. Total 9 numbers are possible from 1 to 9. 0 is not possible. 0 is not possible because they are saying it has to be a natural number. If they said that the number is whole, then we could start from 0. But it is natural numbers and natural numbers start from 1 itself. Banwari, you are very close to the answer. Is this clear? Is this clear? Now, as one digit numbers have been done, now we'll think about two digit numbers. How many two digit numbers are possible? Kushagra, you are right. How many two digit numbers are possible? Can I say the spaces I have to fill are 2 in number? Yes. Spaces that I have to fill are 2 in number. Can I say first place can be filled with any number from 1 till 9? Yes or no? First space can be filled from 1 till 9. What about second space? What all possible combinations can be there on the second space? Shama, you're right. How many possible combinations of second place? Tell me. Can I say now from 0 to 9, there can be any number at the second place? Do you guys agree or not? At the second place, there can be any number. I don't know. Which is from 0 to 9. But as it is non-repeating, can I say I should reduce 1 from it? Because whatever number will be filled at this position cannot be used over here. Mansalan, you're right. Whichever number is filled over here cannot be used over here. And that is why I can say that here also I'll have 9 numbers possible. So total count of numbers here becomes 81 and here it was 9. Does this make sense as of now? Yeah. Similarly, I will need to count it for 3-digit and 4-digit as well. Okay. Let us talk about 3-digit and 4-digit. First, focusing on 3 digits. Snehal, I believe now you will get it. So here I can say I have to fix 3 positions. Okay. Again, what all numbers can be placed in the first position? Aryan, no, that is not the right answer. Tell me, how many numbers can be fixed in the first position? Every number from 1 to 9 can be filled, which means I have 9 possibilities, 9 possible digits to fill over here. Harsh, you're right. Now the second block. For second block, I can fill any number from 0 to 10. Second block, not 0 to 10, 0 to 9, which means total 10 possibilities are available. But whatever digit will be picked over here, you will not be able to use over here. So how many total possibilities are here required? Ankit, you're right. Bhavyansh, you're right. Can I say again 9 possibilities? Now, let us try to fill this position. From 1 to 9, I can fill any value. From 1 to 9, I can fill any value. Yes. But again, do you see, Ayush, now you're right. Do you see that from 1 to 9, 0 to 9, I can fill any value. But do you see that 2 values have already been used? 2 values have already been used. Here, I could fill anything from 0 to 9, but 2 values have been used, which means total possibilities were 10, but 2 have been fixed already. So total 8 only I can place over here. Yes? Make sense? So total, how many numbers can be generated from here? 9 into 9 into 8, which is 648. Is this part clear? Durgesh, you're close, very close. Okay. Now, this is pretty simple. Let us talk about 4-digit numbers. Now, you must have noticed in numbers till 3 digits, every combination was possible. But when it comes to 4-digit numbers, I have to be very, very careful. Yes, Samarth, no. In 4-digit numbers, I have to be very, very careful. What is our actual number? What is our actual number? 3321. Now tell me, Shreya, you're right. If I have 4 positions to fill, can I fix the first position as 1? And then any combination can be allowed? Can I say in this case, any number? Yes, Avirishu, you're right. In this case, any number which I am able to generate will definitely be lesser than this 3321. Yes? Yeah? Similarly, if I fix 2 over here and then I use any combination in these 3 digits, again, all the numbers generated will definitely be less than 3321. Yes? Now, here at this position, how many numbers can I fill? Can I say again from 0 to 9, I have all the options, which means total 10 possibilities. But one number has already been used, which means I have a total of 9 options available. Now here also I can fix from 0 to 9, but 2 digits have already been chosen, which means here I have 8 options available. And same here also, there are total 10 possibilities, but 3 of them have already been utilized and I cannot repeat. And that is why 7 should be possible over here. Vivek, don't worry, you're very close to the answer. Shiva Priya, you're right. So total combinations is how much? Total combinations is how much? 504. Yeah. Can I say when I was using the logic for 2 value, same thing will be repeated here also. Same thing will be repeated here also. Okay. So all these cases have been utilized. What is the next case? What is the next case? Can I say if I put the value of 3 as fixed, if 3 is fixed, I will have to fix the second position also, otherwise I will get a lot of issues. So let us see, if I fix the first position as 3, what can be the possible second position to keep the values lesser? Can I say I can make it 3, 0, and then I can fill any value over here? Yes? Yeah? Then if I have 3 over here, I can place 1 again. Yeah? Aaron, you're right now. Again, 2 possibilities can be anything. If I place 2 over here, again, here will be 2 possibilities. Yeah. Now, a lot of you are saying that I can place 3 and 3. No, Avirashu. Okay. And then also I can make the possibility. But is that correct? Is that correct? No, that is not right. If I place 3, 3, don't you see my condition is getting violated? Repeating numbers are not allowed. Vaishnavi, you're right. Repeating numbers are not allowed. So this case is wrong. I should not use it. Okay, let us focus on these. Now, how many digits can be filled over here? Abhijit, you're right. How many digits can be filled over here? Total from 0 to 9, I can fill anything. 2 have been utilized. I can place 8 digits. All of you are now answering right in the chat. Very well done, everyone. Similarly, at the last position, again, I had 0 to 9. Okay. And 3 positions are already filled, which means 8. Same process will be repeated for the other numbers also. Okay. So just simply multiply this. Okay. Please do not multiply this. It is just fixing position. Okay. We can forget about that. So how many combinations will be possible? 56 over here, 56 over here, and 56 over here. Nirvan, you're right. So now if I talk about the total numbers which can be formed, can I say I simply have to add all the possibilities which I have taken till now? Okay, which means I will need 9 possibilities of 1-digit number, 81 of 2-digit numbers, 648 of 3-digit numbers, and a total of 56 into 3 for 4-digit number plus 504 into 2 as well. Does this make sense? So now all mathematicians here, you have found the right answer. It will be 1914. Does this make sense, everyone? What about 2 and 2? See, this is the number given. You are simply supposed to find out the numbers lesser than it, which should have all digits different. So that it does not matter that in this the digits are repeating. It does not matter. Okay. See, this is time consuming because I explained every single thing. Third, this one you're not able to understand. Or this part. See, if I fix 1 and 2, if I fix 1 and 2, if I fix 1, this is the possibilities, which means 504. If I fix 2, these are the possibilities, 502. Yeah, same. I can simply take 502 multiplied by 2 to take the sum of this. Basically, we need to sum up all the possibilities. You can also write 504 plus 504. That also works fine. Similarly, here also 56 was coming 3 times. So instead of adding 56, 56, 56, I have multiplied 56 by 2. So 3. Does that make sense? Yes, yes. Array 504 is like 9 into 8 into 7. Total is 504. If I fix 2, then also I'm repeating 9 into 8 into 7, which is 504, which means I have 2 times 504 as possibilities. So if I write 504 plus 504, or I write 504 into 2, aren't these two the same things? These two are same things, no? So I'm simply saying add all these possibilities. So that is what I'm doing. Simply add all the possibilities. Okay. Thank you, Snehal. Clear, everyone? Sure? Okay. Now, this question is very, very important because you're able to notice that I'm using the basic concept of PNC only, right? But I'm going case by case. So trust me, don't jump into conclusions, go case by case. You will be able to answer all these questions very, very simply. In the future also, you will see some seating arrangement problems, which we will be discussing in the same manner. Is this clear, everyone? Yeah? Perfect. Shall we move on to the next question? Why are you adding 77771? Bias? You're adding it incorrectly. Okay. This is termed as a hard level question. The reason being, we have to go case by case and figure things out. Like a lot of you must have noticed that when you were beginning to answer it, we were getting a lot of wrong answers. Why? Because you were not considering these cases. You were not considering these cases. You were simply taking the spaces and figuring out all the possibilities. Okay. Yes. So this fourth case is difficult, and that is why it comes in a trickier question. Okay. Harshal, at the end, I will upload this PDF in this recording, or I will share it in the group also. Thank you, Harsh. Clear? Kushan, just go through the mock test. Okay. So after this heavy lifting question, let us see an easy question. So in an IPL auction, Team A spent 30% of budget. Samarth, you'll have to ask someone on the group. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, because we will solve it. Okay. Nothing is tough enough if you know the concept. So Team A spent 30% of budget on batsmen, 20% of budget on the bowlers, and 25% budget on the all-rounders. Naman, you're right. Okay. Omkar, you're right. Snehal is also right. And the remaining is spent on wicket keepers. Okay. So if the team has spent 5 crores on all rounders, how much did they spend on bowlers? And wow, all of you are giving right answers. Did you know this question from before? This was also a part of previous year papers. Yeah. So I'll just quickly do it, okay, without much explanation. So I'm saying that 25% of some X total amount is equal to this 5 CR. Right? And I have to find how much budget was spent on bowlers. So how much budget is spent on bowlers, I can just highlight it. I can see that 20% of X is being spent on bowlers. This is what I have to find out. So simply solve the equation and you have the answer with you. So 25 by 100 multiplied by X is equal to 5 crores. Okay, simple enough. So if you find X now, what will you receive? This goes 4 times and you will have 20 into 10 to the power of 7 as X. Okay, Now simply place the value of x to find out the answer. Okay. So 20 divided by 100 multiplied by x, which is 20 into 10 to the power of 7. And voila, you have your answer with you, which is 4 crores. Is this clear, everyone? Very simple question. All of you did it right. See, you should get some confidence now that you will be able to answer all the questions. Yeah? Perfect. Moving on to one question which is essential for your understanding. You should write the complete answer, either this or this. Okay? See, don't worry. There are a lot of causes to demotivate you. So don't worry about that. Okay? Now, coming on to the next question. This is again an important topic. Have you seen those work time questions when people say that they work together, then someone left, then someone joined, and they left again? Those kind of questions. So those questions again are super simple. Yes, but you just have to know the trick. Okay, Omkar, you're right. Okay, and in these questions, see, this can be done easily, but they are time consuming. So I will show you a trick which will help you get the answer quickly. Okay, so they are saying that A can complete a task in 7 days and B can complete a task in 5 days. If they start working together, the work can be completed in how many days? Okay, so let us write down all the information. See, sometimes writing down the information is a very, very essential. Reason being, as you must have noticed, that some questions are very lengthy, because of which you might lose track of the information. Okay, and that is why just write down all the necessary information so you have it handy. Okay, so first of all, they are saying that A and B work together. Yes. So first of all, what assumption that you will make? What assumption? Okay, Harsh. Okay. What assumption? First of all, we have to assume how much total work has been done. Now you can assume the total work as, yes, Samarth, you can. You can assume total work as X also, but that process is a little time consuming. So I'm showing you a trick method. Assume the total work is the LCM of 7 and 5. Okay. LCM of 7 and 5 is how much? 35. So I have total 35 units of work. Okay. Now I have to figure out, find the per person work. Okay. Find per person work. Okay. So I have 2 people. Write it in the 000 format. Okay. Please take rough papers. Okay. Thank you so much, Rabia. Okay. Now we have A. Total unit of work is 35. I am taking 7 days to complete it, which means total amount of work is 5 units. Similarly, if I talk about B, B has 35 units to cover and he is taking 5 days, which means total amount is 7 units of work. Very good, everyone. All right answers in the chat. Okay. Next step would be how much work A plus B can do in a single day. Okay. If they just have 1 day available, how much work can they do? Very good, Arvind. Okay. They can do 5 plus 7 amount of work, which is total 12 units of work. This is the maximum work that they can do. So how many days will they require? How many days will they require? I can say total work is 35. They work together and do 12. Okay, which means approximately 2.9 days is the answer, which is like 3 days can also be written as the answer. Does this make sense? Again, easy question. Easy question. Now we will see a slight modification of the same question. Just remember these 3 steps and you will be able to solve this one also. Clear? Again, the X method is also possible, but I don't recommend that because it takes some time. And the thing that makes the question difficult is it is making it time consuming. The session will go until 7 p.m. So we have 1 more hour. After this question, we will take a small break of 5 minutes. so that you all can refresh, drink some water. Okay, difficulty level will be the same as whatever questions I am solving right now. Okay, degree of approximation is dependent on the questions. Below the answer, below the question itself, it is mentioned, right, till these many decimal places or convert into whole number, whatever it is, it will be given right away. Okay, let us now move on to a second question, which is the modification of the previous one. So A takes 15 days, B takes 20 days, and C takes 30 days. Grisham, try to arrange a laptop. Okay? Yes, sir, you will get it. Now, they start working together, but after 5 days, A says that I have some work and I need to leave. Yes, Vikas, you can. Okay? So after 5 days, A will leave. So in how many days will B and C complete the remaining work? That is the question. Okay. Now, similarly, you can get multiple combinations also, that A leaves, B comes, C leaves, A comes, like this you can get. Okay. Yes, Durgesh is right. Banwari is also right. So let us do it via the method that we have learned. So what is a total work? Total work, as we learned, is the LCM of all the days, 15, 20, and 30. Okay, which will be 60 units in total. Yeah. Next is per person work. So if I talk about per person work, again, how much work will A do? 60 by 15, which is total 4 units. B will do 60 by 20, which is total 3 units. Yes. You can watch the recording later on our YouTube channel of NSET. Okay. Now again in C, you will see that 60 by 30, which means total 2 units of work will be done. Okay. Now we know that in the first 5 days, everybody has worked together. Okay. For the first 5 days, everybody has worked together. So what will be the work done? 5 days into the work done by all the members individually. Yes. So 5 into 9. 5 into 9. Yes. Do you guys agree? Work done individually into 5. Yes, because you can leave if you want to. Okay. So total 45 units of work was done in the first 5 days. Okay. Now, what is the remaining work? What is the remaining work? If the total work was 60 and they have done 45 units of work, the remaining work is 15 units. The remaining work is 15 units. Do you guys agree? Yes. Now, how many days of remaining work? How many days required to complete remaining work? What have we learned? Total work left, which is 15, divided by the people who are doing the work. Okay, how much time are they taking? 3 plus 2, which means I'm simply doing 15 by 5, which gives us 3 days. Does this make sense? And see how easy it became if we applied the method as in the previous question. Yes. Give me a big thumbs up if it was clear. Exactly, Kushal, you're absolutely right. Okay, perfect. Now tell me, should we take a 5 minutes break and then come back with a new concept, or shall we keep on continuing? Break, 5 minutes. You can watch it later. Okay, let's do a poll. Let's do a small poll. Give me a moment. Take a break. I'm launching a poll in the chat. You will just have to type in yes, or sorry, just click on yes and no. Please answer. You have 45 seconds if you want to take a break or not. Come on, everybody should answer. These kind of questions, Samarth, you will get a lot. If you just simply Google work time based questions, you will get it. Three is the correct way of writing it. Don't write alphabets in the fill in the blanks. Come on, everybody should answer. Uh, yes, Sachapundi. Pudi, sorry. Okay. Okay, 51% people said that you want to take a break. So we'll take a very small break. Yes, Sonu. Okay. Let us take a break of just 5 minutes. The time right now is 6:12. Let us be back at 6:17 sharp and we will resume the class. Okay. See, again, approximation will be given. If it is like they want the answer in 2.9, they will tell you right answer up to 1 decimal place. Otherwise, they will say right answer as round up, or they will say right answer to 3 decimal places. It will be given. These are the kind of questions you will get. Yes, Abhijit. No, it is not case sensitive. Don't worry. Okay. Scientific calculators are allowed. Whatever dates are there, no, whatever dates of exam are there are available on the website itself. I will show you the website also. Just a moment. There is no specific weightage per chapter. There can be any possibility. Can you see this website, everyone? It is the NSET paper is checked via AI. Okay. So if you see over here, simply click on this new applications. See, the July applications are open right now. So wait a minute. You click on apply now, and this is how you register simply. Okay. Click on NSET, and then you will get the other details of admissions and fees, etc. Okay. So the admissions are still open. You can simply go ahead and check the form. Okay. Let me check one more thing. Some questions can be there from the mock interviews also. There is no specific thing that the exams, the I can say the questions will be all unique. That might be not be the case. Okay. I will just add one more thing. Just a moment. I'm not able to get it. I'll just add the dates over here for the next exam. So if you see right here, the dates are given. Please remember these dates and take your attempt accordingly. If there is an NSET in July, you will be informed. Okay. As of now, I remember this only. Thank you, Durgesh. Whatever difficulty I'm teaching you, same level will be there, or same concept will be there. I don't think I guess the previous papers will be mentioned, and there was a handbook available as well. You can go through all of that. Question bank was given already. Whatever resources you are there, so resources are available on your dashboard itself. So you can just explore the dashboard and see what is there. Okay, answer key, I don't know how much it is available or not. Okay. See, just go over whatever questions we have in today's class. I believe that these are some key pointers. Props and starts is asked a lot. Okay. Similarly, PNC is asked a lot. So if you focus on those topics, you will be able to score very well. Okay. Okay, Snehan, I'll ask the team to share all the resources again. Bhumi, there is no negative marking. Abhijit, it depends on the intake. This time we are hoping to have 600 students with us on campus. Mansaran, it will be mentioned in the question that they want the rounded up answer or the digit answer. There is no expected cutoff because the question difficulty differs. So when the question difficulty differs, the cutoff will also increase or decrease. The exam is online. For BitSat, you will have to check how much marks are there. Okay. Regarding cutoff and all, don't worry. I will ask someone from the team to share all those data. Okay. Okay. Please focus on these key dates. These are very, very important. Okay. Last date to apply. And for retake, you all know that the last date is today itself. Please go ahead and do that. Take all the mock interviews available. Okay. And you will be able to clear it. Okay. Shivansh, try to go over the previous year papers and the question bank. You'll be able to find good interviews. Mock interview, mock test. Okay. Okay. Let us resume the class with the next question. Okay. This is a very interesting formula. Okay. What is the power of 64 in 2000 factorial? What is the power of 64 in 2000 factorial? Okay. Screen not visible? It is visible only. It is visible. Okay. Guys, let us come back to the questions. I can see the screen. Why are you guys not able to see it? Please refresh if you're not able to see the screen. My screen is visible. Acha. Got it. You are able to see the website. Is it visible now? Cool. Okay. So what is the power of 64 in 2000 factorial? Now this is a tricky question and you will not be able to answer if you don't know the shortcut method of doing it. Okay. So let us see that. Do you guys know the concept of power of prime? There is this concept which is known as power of prime. Okay. With this, basically, we can check, Rabia, you're right, that what is the power of a given prime number in a number given? Okay. In binomial, you must have studied it. So this is the formula. I will not get into the formula. The number n in which you are looking for the power, the prime number, okay, plus this will keep on repeating for the higher higher values, okay, or higher powers, you can say. Okay, and this can keep on going. Okay. Okay, 332 is the correct answer. Okay, great. Now how to solve this? Let us try to solve this for a smaller question. Okay. See, the power of prime revolves around this formula where n is the number in which you are looking for the power and p is the prime number for which the power is being searched for. So let us take a smaller problem to check. Okay. Now, if n is equal to 100 and p is equal to 2, what is the power of 2 in this 100? So what you will do, simply replace the values in the formula. So you will have 100 divided by 2. Okay. Then 100 divided by 4 plus 100 divided by 8. Like this, you will keep on going. 100 divided by 16 plus 100 divided by 32 plus 100 divided by 64. Now tell me, should I go further? Should I go for a higher power? No, it is not required. Why? Because I'm taking only the before decimal value, the integer value only. Beyond this, I will only get zeros. So it is not required. Now we see 100 by 2 gives us 50. 100 by 4 gives us 25. Then we'll have 12, then 6, 3, and 1. Which means that total, just simply add it all up. Add it all up. How much it is? 50 plus 25 plus 12 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1. It is total 97. So I can say 2 to the power of 97 is the number of 2s I can find in factorial 100. Does this make sense? So 97 was your answer. Clear? Now, this worked fine in this case. Okay. But what is the question? The question is saying 64 in 2000 factorial. Now tell me, is 64 a prime number? Is 64 a prime number? No. Okay. This formula works for only prime numbers. Yes. So what should I do? Exactly, Bharat. I will do the prime factorization of 64. So 64 can be represented as 2 to the power of 6. Yes, Siddhi. Is this clear? You will prime factorize 64. Does this make sense? Everyone? Ujjwal, I didn't tell anything. Okay. Now, can I say now it is easier for us? Now I can simply go ahead, calculate power of 2 in 2000 factorial. Very simple now. Abhijit, no. Okay. So what do I do? What do I do? Same thing, I will just go ahead and repeat. In 2000, I will check for all the powers. Just give me a moment. I will quickly do this. So this is 2. This is 4. Okay. Aditya, don't worry. I'll explain again. 16, 32. Okay. So this formula you understood? This formula you understood? Yeah. Now, I want to calculate power of 64 in 2000 factorial, but this method only works from prime numbers. So if a non-prime number is given, you will use prime factorization. So now if I prime factorize 64, I will get 2 to the power of 6. I'm explaining again only which one. Prime factorize this 64, you will get 2 to the power of 6. You all know prime factorization, no? Just do that. Okay. So prime factorize 64, you will get 2 to the power of 6. Now it is very simple. Calculate the powers of 2 in 2000 factorial. So I'm simply putting it in the formula. Put n as 2000 and in p, I will put powers of 2 everywhere. Does this make sense now? Yes? No? Tell me. Yeah? Where's your right? Okay? Great. Now, after 32, we'll have 64. After 64, I will have 128. See, just double the power. Just double the power, nothing else. This will be 256. Okay. We will need 2 more cases, I guess. Okay. After 256, the next power I receive will be 512. Double it, I will get 1024. Now you can clearly see that if I double 1024, this value will be more than 2000. Yes, Shreya, don't worry. Once I solve it, I'll repeat. Do you guys understand that if I am at 1024 and I double it, the value will go beyond this 2000? And I only want the integer part. So everything else will be 000. So I will not count it. Bharat, you are right. Okay. So now what do I have? Simply calculate the division of everything. You will have 1000 plus 500 plus 250 plus 125, yes, plus 62 plus 31 plus 15 plus 7 plus 3 plus 1. Okay, add everything up, add everything up, you will get 1994, as someone answered correctly in the chat. Okay, see, again, what am I doing? I'll just give you a brief. Whenever I am coming across this power kind of question, there is this concept called power of prime, which simply asks us to use this formula that the power of prime will be equal to n by p plus n by p squared plus n by p cube and so on. So now this case, I learned with a smaller case that if the value of n was 100, p was 2, I simply put the values in, divide it, keep only the integer part, don't take the decimal value, add it all up, and whatever this is will give you the power. Okay, Snehal. Then I can apply this concept to my main question. My main question was what power of 64 is available in 2000? But 64 is not a prime number. So I need to convert it into a prime number. And how do I do that? By doing prime factorization. So if I have 64, prime factorize it, I will get 2 to the power of 6. Kushak, that is what I am telling you, that if the number is not prime, do prime factorization and find this. Okay. If it is 2 something into 3 something, then you would do for both the cases. Okay. Prime factorize it. So with the help of prime factorization, I found out 2 to the power of 6 represents 64. Now calculating power of 2 becomes very, very simple. Give 2000 divided by the powers of 2. And I will keep on doing this. I will keep on taking the powers until this value becomes more than 2000, which will mean that this is going beyond and I will get 0 only. Okay, just hold on for a moment. Now I can say the power is 1994. Now, but you know very well that in 2000 factorial, I have figured out for 2 that the power is 1994. But is this answer correct for 64 also? Is this answer correct for 64 also? No, it is not. Which means that now I want to represent this value in terms of 64. And what was 64? 2 to the power of 6. Okay? Which means that in order to represent this, what will I do? Simply do 1994 divided by 6. How much will this be? I will receive a quotient of 332. Yes. And some remainder value will also be there, which is 2. Correct? Now, if you see this 2 to the power of 1994 is being represented as 2 to the power of 6 into 332, which we just calculated, and some residual power of 2. This is what we have done. Okay, simply divide it. Okay. Now, I see that if I just try to rearrange it, 2 to the power of 6 comes here and this becomes 332. Yes. And this becomes 2 to the power of 2. This becomes 2 to the power of 2. Now, am I concerned about this 2? No. Not at all. I'm not concerned about this 2. What am I concerned about? 2 to the power of 6, which is equal to 64. So 64 to the power of 332 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2 will give you the right answer for 2 factorial. So in this case, the power which I was looking for is equal to 332. Does this make sense? So now I believe you understand the concept of prime factorization. No matter what the number is, simply prime factorize it and you will get the answer. Okay? Perfect. We'll again do a similar question. Let's do a similar question, which is a little easier than this one. It looks difficult, but it is easier than this one. Let us see. Find the remainder when 5 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is given is divided by 12. So this number divided by 12, they are asking what is the remainder. Is this clear? Now, whenever the word remainder comes into play, The only concept which should come to your mind is the modulus operator or the remainder operator. Do not think about anything else. Okay. So looking at this seems like a very big problem. Okay. Now, these big problems are given to confuse you. You know that whenever I'm talking about remainder, if I'm talking about a remainder given by a certain number, the remainders will repeat in a range. Remainder will always repeat in a range. Do you guys agree or not? Remainders will always repeat in a range. So whenever you have a big problem of remainder, try to find a smaller problem which is similar to this one. Plug in yours, right? So what if the power of 5 given to us was 5 to the power of 1? In this case, what is the remainder if I divide it by 12? So if I have 5 to the power of 1, I do mod by 12. What is the answer? Arvind is right. Wes is also right. Okay. 5 to the power of 1 mod 12 will give you 5. 5 to the power of 2 mod by 12 will give you, this will give you how much? Tell me. Just wait a minute. I am trying to make some space. This will give you 1. Very good. 5 to the power of 3. If I do mod by 12, I will get 5 again. 5 to the power of 4. If you do mod 12, you will get 1. So you are able to observe that if the power is odd, if the power is odd, you get 5 as the answer. But if the power is even, you get 1 as the answer. Remainder means 1. So what number am I talking about? This. Now tell me, is it an odd power or even power? Odd power or even power? This is odd power, no? So you see a pattern over here. The pattern is repeating among 1 and 5 only, as the power is odd. This power is odd. If I divide it by 12, the answer will be 5, like in the other cases. Does this make sense, everyone? Yes? Clear? Simple question? Great. Okay. Now, if you look at it simply, the question might be very difficult. This power can be anything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. But now you know the trick and you can solve accordingly. Same thing. Okay. Create a power. Okay. Try to get the remainder. See what is there at the end. Okay. You will see a pattern there. Okay. Remainders can only be from the range of 0 to 9. They cannot go beyond that. And whatever you are dividing it with, just keep track of that. Okay. Yes, this trick applies to all. Okay. Moving on to an arrangement kind of question. Okay, Pragya. There can be cases that we have multiple NSETs. No, so some questions can repeat somewhere they may not have it. Okay. Let's do another kind of question. Okay. Now a password consists of 5 characters, each chosen from English letter A to Z and digits from 0 to 9. Okay. Whereas we still have 30 minutes left, so let us have the class till 6:50, and after that I can answer all your other doubts. Okay. So till 6:50 we'll solve all the questions. Okay. So a password consists of 5 characters, each chosen from English letter A to Z and digits from 0 to 9. Okay. Now there are two kinds of arrangements. One kind of arrangement is where repetition is allowed, and the other kind of arrangement is where repetition is not allowed. You are supposed to find out A minus B. Now, isn't this question very, very simple now? This question becomes very simple now. Because if you look at it, A to Z will give you how many combinations possible? How many options are there to fill a particular block? 26. How many digits are there to fill a particular block? Total 10. So if I talk about A, how many positions are there to fill? There are total 5 characters which you can fill. Correct? Now each position will have total how many options? All of you are right in the chat. Every position will have 36 options available. Okay, every position will have 36 options available. Do you guys agree? Yeah, because repetition is allowed in it. Repetition is allowed in it, and that is why 36 is possible. Now, if I talk about B, B repetition is not allowed. So if the first position has the option of 36, the second position will have option of 35 because one would have been picked. Next would have 34. Next would have 33. Next would have 32. Now you simply have to multiply all the possibilities. Yes, do A minus B and you have your answer. Does this make sense? Yeah, all of you in the chat are right. Clear, everyone? Any doubt? Big calculation, but simply use a calculator. That is all. That is all you have to do. Okay. Yes, Rapia, you're right. Yeah. Clear, everyone? Kushav, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now I want to show you a couple of more questions. This is a ratio proportion question. Ratio proportion question is supremely easy. Gives the ratio of boys, number of girls is also given, 4:5. Now 10 boys leave, 5 girls join in. This is a very simple question. Will you be able to solve it? If this kind of question you will be able to solve, I can skip it and move on to a more complex question. Zero can be placed, no? It is saying they just 0 to 9 are allowed. 0 to 9 are allowed. In the previous question, I was not allowing because it was natural numbers. Here it is allowed. Okay. Okay, I'll solve this one also. So let us see this. I have boy to girl ratio given, which means 4:5 was the original ratio given to you. Yes, simple enough. Which means that if I try to build an equation from this, this makes it 5 boys, 5B, 4G. Okay. Now, see the next question. It's okay. Some people want to know, so I'm solving it. I'll solve it quickly. Okay. They say that from boys, 10 boys leave, and from girls, 5 girls join in. Okay. And the now ratio becomes 3/5. Correct? So if you simply get this, this becomes 5b minus 10 equal to 3g plus 5. Okay. Now can I say I have two equations, equation 1 and equation 2? Yes. Can I say if I simply subtract equation 2 from equation 1, I can get the count of B and G both? Banwari, no? Yes. Will you be able to solve it, everyone? Yes, just solve B 1 minus 2, you will be able to get it. Shall I move on? Please solve this. Okay, please solve this. It is very simple. Okay, I'm marking it as to do. Okay. Moving on to the next question. This is an interesting question which can have multiple implications, and that is why I wanted you to see this. Okay. Now, a dice is rolled 3 times. What is the probability that the sum of 3 numbers is at least 6? Okay. Whereas it will be given in the portal itself that you just have to write 62, comma 62. Oh, that's really Snehal. I'm very thankful for your comment. Okay, moving on. So there are three dices. There are three dices. 1, 2, 3. I will share it, Sudeep. Okay. There are three dices. So three dices can roll any number. Three dices can roll any number. Ujjwal, YouTube. Yes. Now they are saying that addition of these three numbers should be greater than or equal to 6. Does this make sense? Yeah. This is the question. And they are asking the probability. Okay. Now, how do you answer for probability? You take the favorable outcomes that you have and divide it by the total outcomes that you have. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is what you do? No, Durgesh. Oh, no, you're right. Durgesh, you're right. Okay. Yes. Now, think about it. What is the minimum sum that you can roll? What is the minimum sum that you can roll? I can roll 1, 1, 1. No, Abhijit, we don't do that. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. Okay. 1, 1, 1. Just 3. What is the maximum sum possible? Maximum sum possible. In the chat here, right? Maximum sum possible is 6, 6, 6. Yes. Now, can I say that the possible outcomes that I have will be from 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up till 18. Okay. Minimum sum which I can take is 1. Maximum sum which I can take is 18. Correct? Yeah. Plug in, you're right. We cannot go outside this range. Can I say all the outcomes from 6 to 18 are favorable to us? All the outcomes from 6 to, minimum is 3, sorry. All the outcomes from 6 to 18 are favorable to us. Yes, Arun, you're right. Yes. Can I say these three are unfavorable? These three are unfavorable. Now tell me, what is a smarter choice? To figure out all the possibility of these favorable outcomes, or just focus on the unfavorable? Yes, focus on the unfavorable. Exactly, everyone. You're absolutely right. If I have the total, how to get the total exactly? I can take the unfavorable plus the favorable. So in case I want favorable, I can simply do total cases minus unfavorable. Yes or no? Yes. So let us focus on the unfavorable outcomes. For unfavorable, I will have 3, I will have 4, and then I will have 5. Only these are unfavorable. So for 3, I can say I have just only one combination. I roll 1, 1, 1. Okay. For 4, I have possibility of 1, 2, 1. Yes. I can roll 1, 1, 2. I can roll 2, 1, 1. Nirvan, no? All this addition will give you 4. Is there any other combination possible which will give you the sum of 4? No. 3, 1, 1 will give you 5. Okay. So how many is this giving you? This is giving you total 6 options. Okay. For 5, what are the possible ones? I can roll 2, 2, 1. Now this 2 to 1 can be arranged in any manner. Yes. Total 3 factorial by 2 factorial, I can say. 3 positions, roll it into 2. Okay. Then 1, 1, 3 will also give you a sum of 5. This is also again 3 factorial by 2 factorial. Are there any other possibilities? No. Okay. So this is 6. This is also 6. So if I talk about the total unfavorable outcomes which I could roll was 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 6, which is how much? Sorry. This total is 6. Yeah. So how much is there? Total 10 unfavorable outcomes are possible. Yes. Now, what were the total cases? What were the total cases? 6 into 6 into 6. Yes, yes. Rabia, you can use that. Total cases were equal to 216. Now, if I want the favorable ones, I will simply do what? 216 minus 10. This gives me 206 favorable outcomes. And as I have to find the probability, what will I do? Favorable outcomes, which is 206, divided by total outcomes, which is 216. Yes. So 0.95 will become the probability. Does this make sense, everyone? Hamanan, how? See, these were 1, these were total 3, these were total 6. Okay, that is why 10. Clear, everyone? Clear. Yes? Okay. Final answer will be 0.95. You cannot write the answer in fraction. You will have to write the answer in decimal only. Blood relations, so you all can do. I believe in you all. This is 6, no? 3 factorial 2. 3 plus 3 is 6. Isn't it? 3 factorial by 2 factorial. This will give you 3. This will also give you 3. So 3 plus 3 will be 6. No. Mansan, this is right. I have 3 here, 3 here. So total 6. Okay. Can I take up one last question? There are actually 2 questions left, but if I do that, we will take a lot of time. So what I will do, I will write the complete solution of this question over here. Okay, I will do the solution here, and we will just move on to the next question. Works? Guys, please rate the session. The poll has been launched. Okay. Okay, so you guys tell me, should I just solve both the questions and fill it in the PDF itself, and I can take up your doubts because we only have 10 minutes left? Or do you want me to solve this one question and then we can simply end the class? Taking both questions won't be possible because we need to end the class by 7. Okay, just give me a moment. Just one moment, okay? Solving it. Just give me a moment, guys. Okay, let us take up this question. I will share the PDF, don't worry about it. Okay, let's take up this question. There are 8 men and 4 women, and you have to find out. Durgesh, just let me take this question and I will take the doubts. Okay, just this last question. Okay, so 8 women and 4 women are there. Okay, whereas you have to answer in decimal values. The fraction can't be put over there in the answer. Okay, so in here, what are we saying? 8 men when 4 women are there, and we have to find out in how many ways we can seed them. If we are simply asking in how many ways we can seed them, okay, with no constraint given, then simply add the total possibility, which is 8 plus 4, factorial, total in 12 factorial ways you can seed them. Does this make sense? Yes. So this was an easy question. Now let us see if they add some caveats to it, some different ways to it. Okay. Second way says that how many ways they can be seated if no two women can be seated together. Okay, if no two women can be seated together. So I have 8 men, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7, and M8. If I am saying that no two women can be seated together, it means that women can be placed between the men. You guys agree or not? Women can be placed between the men. Arent, something is missing. Yes? So, how many possibilities are there, first of all, tell me, to seat the men? As there are 8 men, there are 8 factorial possibilities to seat the men. Yes or no? Yes? Then can I say I have to figure out where to seat the women? So what spaces can I seat women? I can say here, 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 and so on. In the orange line, I can seat the women. Yes or no? In the orange line, I can seat the women. Yes? Yeah. If I seat the women in the orange line, can I say I will get n, because there are n spaces and there are 4 women, there are 9C4 options, right? Right? This is seat for women. Then can I say in this women also, the positions can be shuffled amongst themselves. 4 women can be seated anywhere. But in this also, I can keep on shuffling their position, which means that 4 factorial is the shuffle position of women. Is this right? Okay. This is known as the gap method, and this is used a lot. Okay. So this, you have to calculate the answer, and that is all that you have to do. Okay. Did you guys understand the 3 parts of it? Did you guys understand the 3 parts of it? Yes. Now they are saying how many ways it can they be possible if I want to seat all women together. If I want to seat all women together, which means that again men can be like this, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I want to seat all women together. And if I want to seat all women together, I can say I can put them in a box. These are all the women. Yes, very good, everyone. So total, how many entities are there? Can I say entities now become 9? I am trying to seat 9 entities in total. Yeah, 9 entities I am trying to seat. And you can also see that even though I am seating this all women together, but inside this, they can shuffle positions. There are other possibilities. So this will be 4 factorial. So 9 factorial into 4 factorial. Usual, just last thing and I'm done. Okay. Is this part clear? Perfect. Last one. Now imagine that some people were couples. M1, W1 are couple. They want to sit together. M2, W2 are couple. They want to sit together. And M3, W3 do not want to sit together. They have had a fight. Okay. So what kind of combination is now possible? M1 and W1 cannot be moved. They are a single entity. Yes. M2 and W2 can also not be moved. They are a single entity. Yes. Then other men don't have an issue. They can sit anywhere they want to. Correct? What about women? What about women? No, Shivapriya. Now, what are the 2 things we are remaining? I can say that M3 and W3 have been kept separately. We have to place them somewhere. And this W for women does not have a problem. They can sit anywhere. And M1, oh sorry, M3 and W3 have to sit separately, and that is why they can be seated over here in these blanks. Does this make sense? Yeah. So total, how many entities are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these 8 can be moved among themselves and figure out a seating position. So this is 8 factorial, right? Then what can I say? These two values which are inside, they can also shift among themselves. M1, W1 is over here, W1, M1 here is also possible. So for this and this also, you have individual 2 factorial possibilities. Yes. Now when I'm trying to see these two people amongst these blanks, again I can see there are 9 blanks, right? So 9C2 is the possibility, and then these two people can also be shuffled amongst themselves, and hence it is 2 factorial. Does this make sense, everyone? So like this, one by one, you have to resolve every single piece. Clear? Okay, perfect. With this, we are done with the class. If you don't have any doubt, you can simply drop off. Thank you so much for attending. I hope you learned something new and interesting in today's class. Good night and all the very best for your NSET. Okay. I will share the PDF right away. Yes, yes. Just give me a moment. I'm creating a link. Can you see a notice board in your chat? Can you see a notice board in your chat? Yes. I'm pasting the link over here. You can access it and find the notes. Okay. I won't be able to take academic questions because that will extend the question a lot. Cutoff of the May intake, Pragyan, I don't know that, but I will ask someone and let you know. Okay, I'm just creating a document of the questions that you guys are asking, and then I can ask it from the team. Okay. Then do we have NSET in July? I believe that June is the last, but I will check and inform you on the group itself. Okay. Same level of questions will be there, same level PYQs, whatever mock is there now, you can just practice those kind of questions. If the answers are wrong in the mock, don't worry. You know the right answer, just take that into consideration. Don't worry about it. For the last moment, just go through the notes which I have given you. Try to learn those concepts. Number of questions, again, 19 to 20 questions from mathematics and 15 to 16 questions from logical reasoning. That will be the set. Share PYQs is enough. Sorry. Admission related doubt, you can ask any of our counselors. They will help you out. Okay. Video will be there available on the YouTube channel. Average cutoff is not there because it keeps on increasing and decreasing. Okay. Sumit, try to use the calculator every single time to feel like you're making mistakes in the calculations. Okay, so use the calculator. Abhishek, you are too late, but just go through the session again. Try to pinpoint those questions which are repeated and solve those. Again, Omkar, focus on the important topics which I have just told you. Harsh, in that case, I can't really do anything about it. Time limit of NSET is 2 hours. Okay. Full syllabus is available in the handbook, and I have also written in this the notes itself, so you can go ahead and access that. Calculators are allowed, laptop is allowed, but I don't recommend you using the calculator of your laptop. Use a separate calculator. Chavi, again, just practice very well. Similar session, we'll have to check Nirvan. You can ask the team if they can arrange it. How many students selected till now? I don't have update on that idea. Cutoff of this intake already depends on the number of questions and difficulty of questions that they're asking. Okay. Other, I will ask from them that what was the cutoff there. PC camera to join the class is absolutely okay. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Mhm. Rachapudi, I guess you can just contact an admission counselor. They will help you out with that. Okay. Um, in one intake, this time we will have 600 students. They are all fill in the blank question. No MCQs are there. Calculator is allowed. Calculator is allowed. Again, camera can be used. Which standard topic? Again, 12 standard topics. JE main is required. JE advanced topics are not asked. Number of attempts, I am not very sure. I guess it is 5. Scholarship, I don't know how much scholarship is provided. Mm, yes, definitely enough. Why not? Oh my god, there are so many questions. Uh, yes, you can give NSET after one completing class 12th. Admission related doubts are again given by the admission committee. Number of questions are already answered. YouTube channel is the NSET preparation YouTube channel, I guess. You can ask anyone from the team to share it. Hmm. Okay, interview preparation. Okay. In how to prepare for interviews, again, I will focus, I'll ask you to all focus on the NSET first. Okay, thank you, Durgesh. Okay, please focus on the NSET first. And once you clear the NSET, you will come to interviews. Now, interviews, whatever the interviewer is there is very friendly. So try to talk through the interview. Why am I saying talk through the interview? Suppose I asked you a question and you are trying to answer it, but because of some reason, or maybe you have not understood the question properly, you are deviating in the wrong direction. So what you will do, try to ask the interviewer your doubts, that sir, this is how I have understood the question. Is my understanding correct? Am I moving in the right direction? Okay, so all this will help you go through the interview more smoothly. Do not stay quiet in the interview. Take your time and answer whatever they are asking you, and if you have any doubts, just ask it right away. Okay, they may even give you hints to solve the questions. Okay. Okay. uh, okay, so cutoff generally is like top 20% of howsoever the students have scored. Okay, so those were there. Okay, also in July, yes, you do have NSET. How much scholarship depends on what scholarship you are getting. Okay, Adarsh, you can try out the technical interview rounds that they have. There was something as technical interviews also, technical admissions also. Try for that. Okay. Okay. 600. I'm so glad you liked it, Hitesh. How many attempts are left for NSET? July also you will have some re-attempts. Okay, so July you will have re-attempts. Chavi, again, approximately 600. See, in the setup that I am sitting at, see, you can clearly observe that I am sitting in front of the camera. My screen is visible. My face is visible. If you am writing somewhere, my iPad is also visible. So this kind of thing should be enough for the exam also. Yes, please get rough pen and paper. Otherwise, you won't be able to solve the questions. I guess 5 attempts are there. How to prepare for interview, I just told you. Just go through whatever we have done in the NSET and you'll be good to go. No, nothing from outside is asked. Okay. Again, the paper is divided into easy, medium, hard. So it depends on your luck what you receive. Scientific calculator is allowed. Another intake in June is available. Um, no, Anish, it is not required. Don't have laptop or computer. Mm, I will check if phone is allowed or not. Is phone allowed? I'll just check with that. Book, you can just go through the handbook which was given to you. YouTube channel is the way to videos. Yes, Abhijit, it will. Karkar Devang, no, I'm so sorry. The paper is only in English. Paper will, the dates will be visible to you over here. I have shared it somewhere, no? See, the dates are here. Okay, it will be marked accordingly. Yes, I am. I will be teaching you guys, and I also take personal sessions when it comes to scalar, because I am more of that person that you would go to if you're facing a lot of difficulties in beginner doubts. Okay, because I teach a little in that perspective only. That how, if you are coming from like nothing you know about programming, and then I will help you code through it. Practice more questions by taking more mock tests and the previous year papers. Hope to see you soon in the college as well. Okay. Okay, I guess I have pretty much answered all the questions. Solutions, I guess, is not visible on the mock interview. I will just check once. How many students I have taken, I don't have visibility on that. Pragyan, yes, we do have that. Okay. Yes, Sarthak, July intake will also be there. Again, watch YouTube for my videos or this preparation videos. Okay, I guess I have pretty much solved all the questions. Thank you so much, Nilvan. I hope to see you all in campus very, very soon. Second interview is comparatively tougher than the first interview. I'll see in the first interview, they will pretty much ask what you solved in the NSET to check if you have cheated or solved the questions yourself. And in the second round, they will ask you a little trickier questions. It may be question that you were not able to solve from the NSET, or it may be some additional questions, but the topic will remain same, whatever was given in the logical reasoning and the this part. Okay, please give example of interview. Okay, so suppose Samath, you come for an interview with me. I will ask you that how are you, Samath? Where are you from? Why did you apply for Scalar? What made you choose it? And then we will move on to the question that you have solved in the NSET. So suppose you would have solved the work in time questions, then I would ask you the work in time question that the people who are working on the project are A and B, and then they work together. What if A leaves? What will happen? How many days will it take? All of that kind of question will be asked. This video will be available on YouTube. Okay. No, Abhijit, not really. Okay. Also, no phones are allowed. You can only take the exam using laptop or computer. In Samarth, no. No coding questions are asked. If you can't clear the second interview, you again have to apply for NSET. For whatever chapters have been given, yes, they will ask from that. Again, try to focus on seating arrangements and this permutation and combination. Yes, Anam, you are right. There are always two intakes, one in August and one in late September, so that everybody who has not appeared for the previous intake can come in. Okay. Okay, perfect. The time is already 7:10. It was great interacting with you guys, and I'm so happy to see you all so excited for NSET. Please prepare well, go through all the important topics. Just be patient. Rabia, I will ask. Okay, don't worry. I will just share it with you. Okay, please be patient with yourself. I will highly recommend you to keep a bottle of water and a pen and paper, everything when you are taking the exam. Just calm down your nerves, think through, try to figure out the easy questions, try to figure out a pattern which you have seen previously in mock interviews and here in this session. And once you figure out those questions, attempt those. Don't waste your time on hard questions. Okay, it will bring you no pleasure in solving a question in 1 hour and then remaining the last session. Okay. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for attending the class. YouTube link will be shared soon. Do not worry. Okay, then. Bye-bye.